It's done.
Yeah, I didn't do that this week. I was busy.
Oops.
Sorry.
Oh well, we've all been busy. Hey, well, welcome to episode 7, the shit show. We are here. We made it. Lightning for Liberty. So, not a whole lot going on lately. I've been busy. Work, run, focusing on the deer processing and trying to get the seasoning stuff going on top of that. Brian's been getting into the groove with moving around from spot to spot and everything. So,
yeah,
but interesting stuff. But what's new with you? And you got anything to talk about with as far as lightning goes?
Not quite lightning. I haven't been doing a whole lot digging in new. I've actually been stepping back a little bit on crypto and focusing on just getting from people from fiat into Bitcoin. I started doing Thursdays on my podcast in the morning about crypto, and I figured we got to get people into Bitcoin before we can get them into Lightning. And so I just finished this morning, actually, a 12 or 13 page PDF on how to onboard from cash to Bitcoin and then from Bitcoin into an Exodus wallet. And then I'm going to do a follow-up about Lightning for the same people that help you get from Exodus wallet Bitcoin into Exodus wallet Lightning and then into several different Lightning wallets.
Awesome.
So
That's awesome.
I went back and did step 1 before I do step 2 and just try to ride that wave with Bitcoin, maybe taking a little bump here and then making a little bigger run in the near future. People want to get in because they don't want to get in when it's cheap. They want to get in when it's running up. So that's what I've been focusing on. So Lightning's kind of secondary right now.
But it's still related. And, you still are able to get the same ways you were talking about in that ebook. In fact, I am posting the link in the chat right now there for his ebook he just put together. For if you don't know shit about crypto, go get it. He'll walk you through how to, get yourself set up with a wallet, get some, go through the KYC, get some actual money funded and get you some Bitcoin. And from there, Lightning's easy too.
Yep. That PDF will come a lot quicker and it'll be a lot shorter because it's just like the one I just did took you through 3 different ways to onboard. So you could have went through Strike, you could have went through Cash App, you could have gone through Coinbase. So it was pretty in depth.
Nice and easy. Lots of options there. Well, and then if you're doing Strike or Cash App or anything like that, right there, you've already got access to Lightning, Right. So it's there. In fact, that's kind of the newer, somewhat exciting thing I've seen this week is Cash App finally started playing the Lightning game. Not as well as some of the other Lightning apps and wallets and stuff like that are out there. It's not quite as intuitive, but for a while, they were on the Lightning network, but you could pay a Lightning invoice, but you couldn't generate a Lightning invoice or receive Lightning. It's still a little bit backwards if you're used to, other Lightning wallets, but you can go on Cash App now and actually receive Lightning to your Cash App on the Lightning network. So that's new. That's cool. Glad they got that.
I gotta check that out because last week, I I figured out that I can log in and out of Cash App because I was using it for Corey's stuff with managing her foot stuff. And so then I logged out and I logged in with an email instead of my phone number. And I was able to create an account for the Lost Project. So I've been messing around with that. And I'm going to do the KYC on that. I actually have to have her do the KYC on the other one because it's in her name. And somebody paid me Bitcoin to my Cash App, and I can't get it out until we KYC. It's just fucking sitting there, and I'm like, I want to get it out.
Right.
But she's like,
Bitcoin for bare feet.
I don't want to dick around with that. She's always so just standoffish about doing any of the shit. So I just got to catch her at the right moment and be like, hey,
look, there's money here. Don't hate money. There's money here. We need you to do this so we can get the money.
Yeah. So I'll be interested to dig in now that I'm logged back in under myself. And, I think I put a referral code into the thing for my Cash App referral. So maybe you'll get some of those out of the PDF too. So the PDF is free if you give me your email address. If you don't want to give me your email address, you can buy it. It's $5 in my shop. And then if you do the free route, there is a Cash App handle at the thank you if you do feel like you want to give more than your email address. So thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, I was looking at it earlier on Cash App, just fiddling with it, trying to figure it all out. And I had to do a little bit of looking, but you basically go into like the Bitcoin section and then you hit like, you want to receive. Well, now it brings up a menu where you can put in the amount and everything like that. And it generates a QR, but that's like a Cash App only kind of QR. But if you click on it, then it takes you to a menu where you can basically receive this regular Bitcoin or Lightning, and you can just copy that address like an invoice and then send it out to somebody. So basically, it's not as intuitive from the Lightning side. It's made like more dumb, like you don't know you're using Lightning kind of thing. But it does work. It does work.
Huh.
I sent myself some from Wallet of Satoshi just to try, and it worked. So,
dude, I'm going to mess around. One of my things I want to mess around with, and I'll probably keep updating on this show, is the Lightning paywalls through Alby.
Yes.
I've been thinking about some interesting ways to mess around with that. Maybe take some weird pictures and put them behind a paywall just to mess around with the paywall more than to pay
just
for the picture.
With it. Yeah.
Yeah, but catch me outside or something stupid. Like,
why not? I mean, but that's a good way to play with it. It is.
Yeah, just make it fun and like, what's this asshole posting today?
Right. Why not? Give them the option to. So I love that there's an extension that's been around for a while on WordPress where you can basically set it to where, because typically on WordPress, unless you turn it off, people can comment on anything like it's a post, like well, and you get all the spammers that come in and leave you crap like Israeli porn or some bullshit. So well, you can turn it on to where to be able to leave a comment, they have to pay you a certain amount of Satoshis. So everywhere on your page, people can comment anything. They can come and spam you, but you make them pay to. They don't have access to it until they paid you X amount of Satoshis to comment.
Well, that works
hell,
too.
If you want to troll me, then fucking pay me to do it. That's great.
Right, for sure. That's the whole monetized trolls.
Exactly. I love it. It's like if you've got anything worth saying, is it worth a 1/10 of a cent to say it to me? Right.
I'm excited to mess around too with a little bit of the crowdfunding stuff and just to mess around with it to fund maybe some equipment or something like that cool. I'm thinking of doing some stuff and throwing it out there. Stuff that's like long term that I'm not necessarily going to buy right away, but if it got funded, I'd definitely take hold of it. And do that through like an Alby type of thing and just get people messing around with it at a small level.
I know they've changed a ton with that paywall extension. There's a bunch of stuff they've added and done. But when he was first testing it out, like I was going back and forth with him. I kind of helped him work the bugs out of it to get it going. And I was giving him some suggestions, and I think they're going to implement them down the line. I don't know where they're at on that, how long it'll take. Or he's like, I'm not sure how we even make it work. But if you've installed it, you go in and you set up like, here's where I want my funds to point, to my node, to my Alby wallet, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, you should, if you can, find a way to set it up on the front end. So if you have multiple people on WordPress, like you have contributors, you have people who blog on your site, that they can put it in themselves. So they can put up a paywall for their own. So if you have multiple people writing on one site, you've got the option of they can monetize their own content. So think of like a social media type site. You've got 20, 30, 40 different people writing blogs. They can monetize their individual blog on whatever community site. So I think that's coming eventually, which that'll be really cool because that's just opens up.
That was the whole idea behind float groups with the float token.
Exactly.
Being able to do a member only type group.
Right. Let's just do it with real money though this time. That's the thing. All those functions, they're doable. They're definitely doable with Lightning. We just have to write the code around it. We know it's possible. Somebody's just got to integrate the technology.
Right. But it's already there though. Like look at the Cash App. Or look at the TikTok live, like monetization stuff. So,
it's there. The tech's there. Somebody's just got to write it the right way to make it work for that specific application.
My head has been spinning around that.
Theoretical. Yeah, it's not theoretical anymore. This isn't science fiction. This is real. It's just sometimes you got to work out. You got to massage out the kinks in that code.
Right. My head's been spinning around this TikTok live stuff. I've kind of gone down the road of seeing how people are monetizing TikTok through the live streams.
Yeah, I haven't gone into it a whole ton, but it looks like some people do pretty well with it.
Yeah, and I mean anything really. Like anything from DJs doing DJ sets and taking tips, and to guys like running rolls of quarters, like looking for silver and selling the rolls. Like this is the most ingenious thing I've ever fucking seen. But you could do it. You could do it with a crypto. You could do it with Lightning instead of, like, they're using Cash App, they're using PayPal, and they're showing the address on the stream.
Dude, if somebody made a TikTok-like platform that was built with, like, it was Lightning enabled as the value for value, holy fuck. Because there's just so much potential in that kind of a platform. A lot of people hate it, but that short form content has just taken off like nothing else.
But the live stream is flipping my lid. It's like tripping me out. Like
Tim was live the other night on that, but he was live on TikTok and he was on other shit. And I'm like, how the fuck did you do that? Because the last I knew, TikTok, you had to stream directly to it, and it didn't do RTMP.
He did from his phone. So he learned that from a guy at Prepper Camp that was doing live streams there. So he does all his shit through.
So he was streaming to TikTok through his phone while
from
live
a different angle.
StreamYard. Okay, so he wasn't doing it from StreamYard. Okay.
No, from a different angle. He was on his phone.
Okay.
And, so
it made more sense. I was like, how the fuck did Tim pull this wizardry out of his ass? What the hell?
Yeah. So I'm thinking that. But there's people on there that are like, they just have a screen up and they have a live cam on them and they're trying to sleep, and people can like tip them, and it makes like whatever ridiculous noise go off, or a siren and all this.
The craziest shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But now I'm trying to figure out how to integrate Lightning into that. Like how to use their platform to get my currency that I want.
Dude, yeah, that you know what you need? You need a gadget. You need some sort of widget. You need a thing that when somebody tips you in Lightning, it does something, or makes a sound, or flashes a light, or some combination of it. There needs to be something like that. We need some sort of a tech, even if it's an old phone or something and an app built or whatever, that does a thing when you get tips to a specific address, so that they can interact with that on a live, some feedback to see on the video. That's what you need. I'm not sure how to make that happen yet, but my brain's working now. So
yeah, it's got to be some sort of like LED hat you wear.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Like the penis hat or something. Tip to make the tip light up.
Right. Oh shit. I mean, there's ways to do it.
Yeah, I got some ideas spinning too, because Scramblin' and I are brainstorming something with his Pickle Pete character that could be interesting, that could really involve some Lightning. That I haven't really run it by him yet. It's just been spinning in the back of my head, but there's some definitely some functionality there that I might have to run past you. But Lightning as in a tipping mechanism to get around YouTube and stuff like that, like we've talked about with LB. So.
Right. Absolutely. Queen Albie and the tipping links, I think, are going to be the best ways for you to use that platform. But I don't want to say circumvent their monetization, because I'll use it. But to give that option, and I'm sorry, right now I'm a small creator, I can't monetize. Right. You know, they don't believe I make enough content to make money. So
yeah, I've only put up like how many hours of content in the last month.
Oh, and God, you're constant, like all the time. You have several hours every day on YouTube, you know?
And they're running ads in it all, but I don't put out enough.
You can't monetize it enough, because you what, about 150 followers short?
Yeah.
So that's exactly why Lightning is so cool, because fuck them, we'll monetize it anyway. Monetize everything.
Right. All right. Well, so. You don't have anything new that you're working on. Are you going to take Lightning for deer processing? Are you going to onboard some people?
I'm giving the option, Nobody's taken me up on it yet, but there's not a lot of people that show up, with a deer that are into it. But I figure, if I don't start offering it, nobody's going to do it. Nobody's going to take me up on it. So there might be some people who are interested into it. I'm sure I'll get at least one or two.
I'd be more than happy
it starts that conversation.
I'd be more than happy to go to Walmart and get a bunch of jump drives and put the 2 PDFs of how to get started in crypto and how to get started in Lightning on the jump drive, and you could just give it away to your customers for next year.
That could definitely be interesting. Yeah, that's potential. That's possible. It could happen. But you could also do we could print out a bunch of fucking QRs straight to your PDFs.
Right. That's
they scan it on their phone and there we go. Don't even need a jump drive.
Right. Yep.
So yeah, there's all kinds of ways to do stuff like that. Just to, educate people. That's the other thing. The reason I've been
put it right on
finally making some traction again on my spice type thing. Well, part of that, I really want to push taking mostly Bitcoin for the seasonings once I get them launched, is helping people onboard. Because it's great to give the option there, but I think there needs to be a few more products out there that are like, hey, look, I'm only taking Bitcoin for this. The more people who actually start doing stuff like that, even if I'll take other money for other things, that's fine. But I want to have at least one thing that I'm like, this is crypto exclusive. So
my silver was all Bitcoin.
Right. Yeah. Because if somebody is dragging their feet and they're like, I don't know if I want to mess with it, but I've got to buy $2 in Bitcoin to buy that guy's shit. So I'll go through the process to do it, to learn it, and then go, oh, it wasn't that hard. It's that whole, come on, you can do it. You step in the water. It's not that bad.
Well, and here's the deal I'm going to run. Like, I'm going to think my second round of silver. I got to talk to Tim and figure out when we're going to order those. But so I'm going to start doing some crypto consulting, like not on an expert level, but like a hand-holding newbie type thing.
Getting people going. Yeah.
And do like hour consultations. But with the silver, I think I'm going to do Bitcoin only again. But you get the free PDF, you get a free half-hour consultation to walk you into buying the Bitcoin and sending it to me.
Right.
So you're getting the value of learning how to use crypto, plus you're getting to buy the coin set, and it'll be the same. And I don't know if I'll tack something on to that or how to do that, but to compensate the people that are already competent enough to buy it in Bitcoin, like, so
right,
I don't know.
Right, absolutely. That's a good idea. Gets people going, and a lot of people are scared to jump into it. That's the thing. It's intimidating because it's a new thing, and then it's involving money, so they're afraid they're going to lose it.
Yeah.
You got to get in, just do it. But sometimes it does help to have somebody there who's been through the process. Who's made those mistakes.
Oh, for sure, just to double check what you're doing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I know I was pretty shaking the first time I hit send on a transaction, and it was only $5. And then I did one for $100, and it made my butthole pucker again. I was like, that's $100, man. The weird part is I'll go and play a hand of poker and whatever.
Right. It's just a thing, but it's real money. So I don't know. Well, we had a question popped up over I think it was over the weekend. No, it was over the last couple of days there in Lightning Liberty on Telegram group. Hey, K-Bot, chopping on dinner. Awesome. But they were asking about from my understanding, basically they've got a group of ministers around the country that are trying to find a way to do more Lightning transactions, more banking amongst themselves pretty much without doing the central bank thing. But how do I do that with people who don't know how to use crypto or Lightning or understand it?
And they're also all unbanked.
Right. Well, they also wanted multiple debit cards, multiple on an account. So from what I understand, most of your Coinbases and things like that, they're going to offer a debit card. I don't know that they do multiple cards on an account. You'd almost have to be looking at like an organization account with something like that to make that happen. But that's also not exactly super unbanked. In my opinion, if you're using Coinbase, you may as well use Cash App. And I know I always come back to Cash App, but to me, I think for your situation, that might be your easiest thing. Because even if they screw it up and they don't want to send it over Lightning, they just want to send it from CAG to CAG tag, they don't feel like they're using crypto. But it all works pretty much the same. They can still transfer in and out of a Lightning wallet from there if they want to keep some stuff private and out of the system. But you can have a debit card. It's just each individual guy would need to have a Cash App account.
They're all undocumented, though.
Right.
So
that's
they
the hard
can't
part too, the KYC type thing. You're right. Because then
so they have trustees. They have trustees that hold all the information. So the trustee would be in charge of the on ramp and the off ramp, but you couldn't use Cash App because you wouldn't be able to.
They wouldn't be able to.
I mean, unless you got the login and you could use it on multiple phones with just one master account or something like that. I don't know what the terms and conditions of Cash App are. Right. So don't take that as advice on how to use Cash App. I would definitely look into that, but that is a possibility, like the great shared network Netflix password or something like that. Right.
That might be something that could be done potentially. And you can do the virtual cards and stuff on there. So that might be option, but anything that's going to come attached with a card is going to require some kind of KYC.
Well,
the only other,
I think what they were saying is they wanted the trustee to be able to do the KYC and then provide a on and off ramp to the network
itself
to use debit cards out of the master account.
That's the hard part. If you're going to be able to use a debit card, you pretty much the KYC is pretty much going to come down to the individual user. Even with traditional banking, you can have that card issued to different people, but they still want your information for every individual user. So it's like if you have multiple different people on an account, your name's on that card, because they want you to be able to provide ID and everything with it. Another way, though, that something else that might help out, I don't know if it'd be the best for this situation, but if you want to go full Lightning and you're trying to be able to on ramp and off ramp without a bunch of KYC, places like Bit Refill are cool, because basically what you're doing is you're using the Lightning Network or regular Bitcoin to buy gift cards. They're like a gift card outlet for a load of all the major retailers most of the time. And I want to say, I'm not sure, but you might be able to get prepaid like Visa, MasterCard, debit cards on that too. Don't know 100% for sure. I haven't done it. But basically, it'd be like, hey, look, I want to go to Home Depot. Let me go ahead and buy a debit card for this.
Well, there you go. Why wouldn't you be able to, as the trustee, come in and receive Lightning, and then buy virtual Visa gift cards?
Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure the regular Visa MasterCards like that. I think they are, but for sure, like regular store gift cards are definitely available on things like Bit Refill. And there's a couple services like that out there that are accepting Lightning now.
Is that money laundering?
I don't think so. No, because you're still, you're not, I don't know. Maybe. I guess it depends on what you're doing with it.
I guess it doesn't really, you can't really know.
It's really not, it's not any different than you going out and buying a gift card off the shelf for, Applebee's or something like that. It's just, this happens to be someone who accepts Lightning, and because you're paying with Lightning, there is no KYC and blah, blah, blah.
I guess all the money goes through the pinch point of the trustee, so all the money is accounted for in and out. So,
yeah, exactly. The on-ramping and off-ramping is all happening through the trustee, aside from the gift card type thing. So, I don't know. Right. Now, something like Fold is cool like that too. If you think about it, if one individual, the trustee, had a Fold account because they KYC'd and they've got all their stuff figured out, they could just use Fold to buy gift cards for all the different retailers that Fold offers. Amazon, bunch of restaurants, all kinds of stuff, Bass Pro Shops, whatever, and send those gift card codes to the individual as well. And
right. And you can buy a Visa. You can buy a Visa gift card with a debit card. It might not get you extra rewards on Fold, but you could still use the Fold debit card to buy a Visa gift card. I think
the actual purchase itself would probably count. You can walk into like a Dollar General and you purchase like a $50 just regular Visa gift card or whatnot, the actual purchase of that $50 gift card, you get your 1% or a spin on Fold, I would imagine.
Right. I'm just saying, like,
you're not going to get like the extra
that. You don't necessarily only have to buy what Fold offers. You can use it as a debit card.
Oh yeah, you could just. Yeah, you're right. So, and that'd probably be the way to do it. I think if you were, because you're looking at guys who are trying to spend dollars, but use Lightning to be unbanked. So I don't know. I think that's probably the best. It's a pain in the ass, but that's the price of being unbanked. Right.
I think they should buy custom silver coins.
Absolutely. Someday, hopefully, every retailer everywhere starts just accepting Lightning, and that will make things super easy. There's more and more that are picking it up.
There you go. K-Bog says, know any cartel members? I bet they know how to load debit cards.
I bet they do too. They know how to steal them as well.
I bet they know how to get burner phones pretty quick.
Right. Oh shit. Yeah. I'm sure there's all kinds of creative ways that we haven't thought of. I'm trying to think of legal ways, but there's a lot of ways you could do some stuff. There's also, what was that one that I had sent you a while back? There is a Lightning based trading platform for other cryptos. What was the name of that? KYC. I have to look up now. It's going to drive me nuts.
Send that to me.
It's been a while back. Let me see here. Because I was like, dude, what? Well, they do stuff like you could basically purchase Lightning for a bunch of different currencies, but you could also sell Lightning. And it was, people would pay with PayPal. People would send Amazon gift cards and things like that. And I was like, dude, what if somebody's looking for an Amazon gift card for sats or whatnot, and I could buy an Amazon gift card on my Fold and send it to them? I could like dip. I mean, there's potential here, but let me see if I can find it. I know I bookmarked the dang thing.
So there's arbitrage availability.
Basically, yes. Let's see here. Where did you go?
Why not use prepaid debit cards?
Right. I want to say it's RoboSats is what it's called, if I remember correctly.
RoboCop?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look it up again here quick. Yeah, and you can get to it on Tor and everything like that too. Yeah, RoboSats. And basically it's a trading platform for Lightning. It's not KYC or whatnot. You can log in with LN Auth. So you log in with your Lightning wallet attached to your Alby wallet. And there you go. You could be trading Lightning for things like all different kinds of things. Like I said, gift cards for USD through PayPal or Cash App or whatnot. People post it up, and you can just see what your best price is. So you could technically go and actually earn Lightning there. Not saying you should, but you could earn KYC free Lightning by selling gift cards and things like that online. So there's all kinds of interesting things that are possible.
Interesting. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential there if you want to get creative, put it that way. Without me giving any financial advice.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah,
they suggest Tor right away. Huh?
Yeah. It's like, you should totally to us on Tor.
I love
you
sites
might
like
want
that.
to do that.
you might not want to go here on a public browser.
Someone might think you're doing something,
If anybody's watching, hey Edward, I'm gonna go offline for a little while.
Oh shit. Yeah, I need to open this thing up here quick. View book. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff people have for payment methods.
Nice.
Let's see.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
I love the Amazon gift card thing though. Like seriously, that's
well, yeah, because Fold right now is 5% back on sats for Amazon gift
card. If I buy somebody an Amazon gift card on Fold and get sats for doing so, but I also get my 5% sats back on Fold for buying the card.
Right.
So like some dude wants $50 worth of sats, or what's a $50 Amazon gift card, and he's got some sats. So he sends me $50 in sats, and I send him a gift card, and I still got 5% back on that on top.
Where's the spread? Is it on the sat side or is it on the gift card side?
I'm not sure.
Like, are they paying $45 worth of sats for a $50 gift card, or are they paying $55?
I think it depends. They can set their rate. So you it's kind of like anything else. You can kind of look and say what's the best rate, and you can put in an order with what percentage you're willing to pay over market value or whatnot yourself. You can put it in a standard order, just leave it up there, and somebody could fulfill it.
So you could like just buy the gift card, hold it until somebody will pay more than what
you can buy the gift card, put it up, and just say, hey, look, $50, whatever, it's there. Here's what I'm willing to take for it.
$55, and I already made 5% on the sats.
Right, exactly. And then you're getting all of that in sats. It's a creative, interesting way to actually purchase Bitcoin in a non-KYC area or a non-KYC way, and you're just purchasing an Amazon gift card.
Where do you hold large amounts of Lightning custodially?
Self-custody. I would say at that point you want to have a node, or you want to have a self-custody wallet that you have full control of. I would say look at something like Blixt. That's going to be decent on the phone. Another one, let me see here. But then you're still getting into, when you're doing that, let me see here. What is the one I have on my computer? There's Electrum is another one that is available on the phone and on desktop. And it will do regular on-chain and, Lightning. But you do start to get into that world where you've got to maintain channels now and put that up front back. You're starting to do node maintenance type stuff to be able to move that in and out of that self-custody. So you're getting into the deep end there. But if you're wanting to hold large amounts, yeah. I'd say if you want to do small
the accounting amounts, come in on Lightning?
We do what?
Accounting for, like, say, tax implications.
From what I can tell, I think it's when you go back to fiat. Now, I know they say anytime you sell like crypto into another crypto, that's potentially a taxable event, right? But Lightning isn't actually, it's still Bitcoin. It's Correct. Just the network it moves on. So say, I don't think there would be a taxable event. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not an attorney, but I'm not a tax professional. But I don't think there would be a taxable event if, say, my Lightning went to Wallet of Satoshi and then transferred off Wallet of Satoshi and on-chain Bitcoin. Same thing with Cash App, same thing with Exodus. I don't believe moving between Lightning and regular on-chain Bitcoin. I think it's just a method that you're holding it. So I think if you kept it in Bitcoin the entire time, it shouldn't be a taxable event. And now if you're smart and you're doing something like the RoboSats type things, I don't know for sure anybody would ever know that you have those sats to tax you on them in the first place, because it's a non-KYC platform.
Right, but then they got to come into you have to spend them somewhere.
Yeah.
It's the whole old 1980s drug dealer. Where'd you get all that cash?
Right. Yep.
Gotta have a job.
if you wanna hoard it somewhere, that's one thing. But yeah, when you start to go and spend it, that's when you're gonna,
Well, yeah, the thing is where, right now it's nothing, but it's when Bitcoin 100x's and you're able to buy something for, 20 sats,
right,
50 sats, 100 sats, and we were throwing around 1,000 sat tips.
Yep.
Well, where's your basis point on those tips if you want to now spend it as Bitcoin?
Well, I think you're maybe one of the best things you could do if you wanted to try to keep everything on the up and up and have a clear picture of this is what's going on, so that later on I have access to these things without raising a bunch of red flags. maybe make that income, that SATS income, wherever you're storing all of that, some sort of a legitimate business up front. Like, this is what I was doing, and the money goes here and it goes to this hole and it lives under this name. So then later on, when I want to spend those things, I can turn around and be like, look, I have Bitcoin. He has Bitcoin. My company over here paid me as a subcontractor for my work. So now I am now the custodian of this Bitcoin in the free and clear because I have earned it and I do with it as I wish. So, you kind of give yourself, your maneuver, it's that status jujitsu thing. You gave yourself a legitimate entity that paid another legitimate entity.
Right.
I don't know. That's where my brain would go. Maybe there's probably a million ways to answer that, though. I'm sure there's some creative. Where's Patty when you need her? I'll have to ask her on the after party if she makes it. No?
Matthew.
No. Yeah, Matthew's more of the tax side of things.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Shit.
All right, man. Well, I think we're going to eat here quick before the after party, so.
Sounds like a plan. I'm probably going to eat on the after party. So you got anything you want to push or promote or whatnot?
Just a crypto beginner. I mean, if you're listening to this, you probably don't need it, but if you're trying to, it's a good thing you might point someone to if they're looking to go from cash into Bitcoin and then pretty soon Bitcoin into Lightning. So you can find that at thelotsproject.com. The free one for the email address is under Connect. It'll say crypto ebook, and you go there and you just put your email address in and it'll email you the download link. You can also purchase it in my store under ebooks, and it's $5 if you don't want to give me your email address. So
nice. Hell yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, spread it around for sure. So that's what I got.
Awesome. I need to put that link up on your premium itty bitty tips thing too. Think about
that. I just did it today. I didn't even.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I haven't had a chance to do shit today myself. So for my shit, hey, check out renegadebutcher.com. We do like a whole seasoning blend thing. I'm trying to get launched, and I'm trying to do it for crypto Lightning. It'd be awesome. If you want to try some of the shit, let me know. I'm starting to do trial batches. Some of the people that kind of joined in and got in like on the ground floor or just wanted to pay me for shipping to try it out. I'm sending out samples of that right now. So if you wanted to shoot me some Lightning or some Cash App, I'll hook you up. You can try it out. Get in now on the ground floor. Hopefully we'll be launching this stuff eventually and putting it on store shelves and sending it out to festivals and shipping to people. So that'll be kind of cool. Another crypto project. So that's all I got for today.
Nice.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'll see you on the after party. Let me get this up on the audio side. And
all right. We'll catch you guys later.
All right. Y'all got any questions? You know where to find us. All right. Later.